The remote came 2 by 2. The white comes the task.
Can you stop as
So that answer.
So.
Hey man. Episode 13, part 2 of the 3 Quarters podcast. Episode 13, we've been doing this for 13 weeks plus. As a reminder, us guys always about 15s rugby. We want to lift the status of rugby in Kenya, and you can only do that if you invest in 15s. And therefore, we've started a hashtag Road to Japan where we are supporting the Kenya Simbas. Make a point of jumping on that hashtag and supporting these guys because they need our support, they need our backing, and they need our kind words as they embark on this monumentous challenge, and it's going to be monumentous, no doubt. Today we're shooting from RoadHouse Upperhill, RoadHouse Grill Upperhill. They've been very courteous to let us shoot here, and just by the way, they're going to be having their first anniversary this coming Saturday, March 4th. So if you have nothing to do, just come to RoadHouse Grill. Pints are cheap, nyama is good. Make a point of coming on board. This is Nash, your official noisemaker.
This is the currently known as Bungoma Hangman, Meru Hangman, Jeringus.
I've seen by the way you have an app nowadays, Bungoma Hangman.
Yeah, but they need to pay me now.
They need to pay you. Part 2. We started Rugby 101, where we always try to educate guys about the game of rugby and the rules and just the game in general. So today, with the advent and the beginning of the Super Rugby, it's only Super Rugby this weekend, this first weekend. It started on 25th of February, or actually not 25th, I lied. That was Saturday. It started on Thursday, 23rd.
Friday?
Yeah,
Reds.
Yeah, Reds. Yeah, 23rd of February. It's only right that we explain to you what Super Rugby is about. So Super Rugby is a premier rugby competition for the Southern Hemisphere.
The world at large.
I like that. So for the clubs, it's sponsored by Sanza. Sanza basically South Africa, New Zealand, Australia, and Argentina now. Argentina have gotten on board. So that's the Southern Hemisphere rugby competition. Started in started in 96.
96?
Yeah, as Super 12. Then it became Super 14 in 2006. Then it just became Super Rugby because of the adding of teams. There were 15. They became 15 teams. Then they added. So now we have 18 teams currently. We have 4 conferences. So what normally happens is that the four conferences. There's a New Zealand conference, there's the Australia conference, and there are 2 African conferences. Okay. All right. So now Africa 1 and Africa 2. So the 4 conference leaders make it to the quarterfinals.
The leaders?
Yeah, the 4 leaders make it to the quarterfinals, and then you have 4 wildcards. So 3 from the Australasia, basically Australia and New Zealand, and 1 from the South Africa conference. I guess this is because these are the conferences that are very strong, because we have Jaguares or Jaguars from Argentina and the Sun from Japan.
The guys for Quantos Smiths.
Yeah. Which is good because this is improving the state of rugby. We have seen generally just from the Rugby Championship, Argentina has been able to go up. So having an Argentina squad now in the Super Rugby has lifted the state of the game in Argentina, with the Jaguares coming on board. Previously, you used to see a lot of Argentine players going to play in the Northern Hemisphere. In the Northern Hemisphere. They used to be playing in the Northern Hemisphere, but now they're playing in the Southern Hemisphere with their own team. Now the Jaguares now playing in Super Rugby. So that's what normally happens. So you play the guys in your conference twice, home and away.
Home and away.
Then you play 4 of the 5 teams in the other conference. Just
4 of the 5 teams.
4 of the 5 teams.
Not all teams.
Not all teams. 4 of the 5 teams once. Yeah,
no, twice not home and away?
No, that one is not home and away.
Okay.
From there, the only home and away is within the conference.
Within the conference.
Outside the conference, you play 4 teams once. Yeah, so that's you're going to be hearing a lot of Super Rugby because this thing is going to be running right up to I think August or thereabouts.
So you're going to
the finals are about in August. So you're going to be hearing a lot of Super Rugby. So it's just notable, and it's just right for us guys to tell you what Super Rugby is about. I'd just like to mention that the most successful team is the Canterbury Crusaders.
Blue Bull.
With 7 titles. I know him is a Blue Bulls fan.
Yeah,
So
South Africa rugby.
Yeah, so Canterbury Crusaders are the top guys. Kenya Sevens, these guys are going to be going to Las Vegas and Vancouver this coming week. So just quick mention of the squad. Andrew Amonde, captain of course, William Baka, Daniel Sikuta, Frank Wanyawa, Bush Mwale, Samuel Liech, Eden Agero, Leonard Mugaisi, Augustine Lugonzo, Nelson Oyo, Oscar Ayodi, Billy Odhiambo, and Colin Sinjara. Yeah. Are you comfortable with that team that has been chosen?
It's a strong team.
Yeah,
I think they'll do well. They should do well. They should perform well.
What do you think they're going to get?
They should at least the quarters.
Main cup quarters.
Yeah, main cup quarters.
Main cup quarters.
If they do as well, if they do actually perform well, especially in the Vegas leg,
yes,
which they really tend to perform well,
yes,
they should get to the semis.
Yeah. So you say this guy at least main cup quarters. I think they're going to get to the main cup quarters. So you say also me. You think even semis? Even semis, eh?
Yeah, might as well even win the main cup. Pull
Singapore.
Yeah, it will be quite the party.
That can be a disco in Vegas. Kayumbe.
Sin City.
We have the KRU elections coming up in March.
Yeah.
There are 3 guys who declared that they want to run for chairman.
The intentions.
There's Ray Orlando from Cabras.
The chair
Cabras. There's incumbent Richard Omwela.
Yeah.
And there's Alexander Mutai Kiplagat.
Sasha.
Known as Sasha Mutai. What's your thought just basically on the status of Kenya Rugby? Not even mentioning who you would want to win or anything, or if you had a vote. What do you feel the next person coming in, or whether it's the incumbent, what do you think they need to work on?
I think they should, in my opinion, would be they should really concentrate on the 15th game.
Yes.
Okay, right now as it is, the 15th game is steadily going up.
Yeah.
It's really getting there.
Yes.
I'd like them to continue or even improve on what they're doing. Yeah, because rugby is 15s.
Rugby, that's a bedrock
more
rugby.
exhibition.
It's exhibition
Yeah,
rugby.
it is an exhibition.
Yes.
Yeah, so
whoever comes in, you would want them to
really concentrate on the 15th game.
Really concentrate on 15s. I cannot be any. I mean, I agree with you 100% because 15s, as you said, is a bedrock of rugby. That's if we want the status of the game to improve everywhere, we need to invest in 15s.
Yep.
So whether it's the incumbent who's going to stay, Richard Omwela or Sasha Mutayo, Ray Orlando coming in, whoever comes in, you need to focus on the 15s game because even from a corporate sponsorship perspective, and I say this, Ngus, break it down easy. We have 10 legs. Right? For the 7s.
Yeah.
10 legs is times 2. That's 20 days. That's slightly under a month, right? If you qualify for the Rugby World Cup, at the very least, you're going to be at that place for 5 weeks.
More days?
More days. You're going to be there more days. Yeah. You might not have the branded kit for the game because World Cups don't allow that. Yeah. But these guys are donning Sport Pesa everywhere. Press conferences, doing their rounds.
Villages.
The village and all that, they're donning. These are the things that are putting on. So even from a marketing perspective, 15s is the game. It's a long term. 7s is quick money.
Yep.
But 15s is the game. So I agree with you, Ngus. Whoever comes in, yes, should concentrate on 15s. Ian Gibbons resigns. Wow. He actually resigned 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And the reason we talk about it is because there's still back and forth about what the true story is and everything. What's your feel about this thing?
Honestly, I'm tired about this.
Yeah.
It started when with Mike Friday.
Yes. Yes.
What is his name? The guy, is he a guy?
Paul True. Yes.
As well.
Yeah.
I think it just boils down to, I want to say, interference from the union, going by the common story, the narrative
has
been there.
Yes.
Is the interference from the union and the lack of support.
Yes.
Yeah. So we think we need to.
Something needs to change. You see, Ngus,
change that.
I hear, allegedly, I don't know how true it is, I hear that these guys are complaining about the salary this guy was being paid. He was being paid 6 figures, and just like Mike Friday, he was not hanging around in Kenya a lot.
Oh.
But that doesn't matter. Does he deserve the 6 figures? Yes, he does.
Is he putting up? Is he performing as the contract demanded?
Yes, he is. You see, and these guys are professionals. They've been doing this. Mike Friday was being paid $7,000, about 700,000 shillings or 600,000 shillings. I'm not too sure what the figure was, but you saw what Mike Friday did in the 2 years he was here. He got us to a level where our technical capabilities were almost at par
with the world leaders.
So invest in these guys, pay these guys. you've seen what Jerome Parvata has been doing since he joined the 15th.
You say that part?
Parvata. You see what he's done since he joined the 15th circuit. From number 40 to number 22nd, number 22, now 24 because it dropped. So anyway, I think the union needs to sort out their house.
And the interference. Once you give the guy a job,
yes,
let him do his work.
True.
And give him
and pay him.
Exactly. Pay him. Don't try and pocket.
And pay him.
Something on the side.
That's true, man. Arguably the best fly half in world rugby.
He's the best flyer.
Yeah, Daniel Carter, highest test point scorer. Daniel Carter arrested in France last week.
What else?
Apparently he works for the city council also. Anyway, Dan Carter was arrested, and at least he's a role model, but at least he's come out and he said that he's taken responsibility for what has happened. So that was just a mention. You have the Six Nations results, and we'll just give us a quick one.
Yesterday, the 25th February, Ireland were playing France. In Ireland, and they beat France 19-9.
19-9.
Surprise, actually. And then Scotland played Wales. That was a crackover game. It was a very entertaining game. Ended 29-13 for Scotland.
And today we have
England versus Italy.
Italy, which I think
it's England. Unbeaten.
It's England. I'll take you through the Super Rugby results that have happened in the first week of Super Rugby, week 1. Melbourne Rebels losing heavily to the Auckland Blues, 1856. The Highlanders, Otago Highlanders, playing the Waikato Chiefs, 15-24 to the Chiefs. We have the Queensland Reds, 28 to the KwaZulu-Natal Sharks, 28-26. We have the Sunwolves from Japan losing heavily to the Wellington Hurricanes, 83-17. We have my beloved Canterbury Crusaders beating ACT Brumbies 17-13. We have the Tars, New South Wales Waratahs, beating the Western Force 19-13. We have the Free State Cheetahs beating the losing to the Lions 25-28. We have the Southern Kings losing to Argentina's Jaguars, Jaguares, I don't know. 39-26. And we have Stormers, DHL Stormers, beating beating the Bulls heavy 37-24. Just for our viewers, starting next week we'll have our fantasy Super Rugby fantasy app. So we'll
second round.
We'll be giving you the code and everything, so make sure you get on board. That has been episode 13, part 2 of the 3 Quarters podcast, shooting at RoadHouse. Kuna anniversary Saturday, kama mko area, kuja mkule drinks. Sindio?
Watu wapewe kidogo.
This is Ngashi, official noisemaker.
This is the Merry Hangman, Jerry Goose.
Stay put for part 3.